Hello there, this is Foreigner. Here's from aspect 2 of Insanity and Doom. Seems EA application acted up, and I'm just waking up here, but I'm gonna have to see if we can still go to the Citadel. And I haven't elected Udina before, so I guess it's time to see whether or not the dialogue's that much different. But here we go. Going to the Citadel, gonna get a few things. I guess maybe get Kasumi as well. But yeah. Alright, supposedly constructed by the Protheans, this colossal deep space station serves as the capital of the Citadel Council. Gravity is simulated through rotation and is a comfortable 1.02 standard G's on the wards and a light 0.3 standard G's on the Presidium ring. So Earth gravity on the wards, Martian gravity on the Presidium ring. Total length open 44.7 kilometers. Diameter open 12.8 kilometers. Population 13.2 million, not including keepers, and gross weight 7.11 billion metric tons of doom. I think that's the same in the first game's info card thing, but I'm going to be reading the info card for each planet from now on just to be sure I do. At some point I think I might try to do more systematic cataloging of each world and making each world their own video, but that'll probably be after I have a better computer and can play the Legendary Edition. I don't know if the graphics will be that much more improved, but it could be. And that might be neat to see the planet along with that stuff, with all the cooler stuff. But who knows when I'll have a proper gaming computer to be able to run that, though. For now, I have this. And the joy of loading screens with times long enough to read the low-on clips, switch to another entropy device, or use your powers until you find more. Yep, and I like the engineer class, especially in the later two games when you have drones to yeet at the enemy and can willow-load the enemies. So you pretty much have more mobile turrets. So Miranda, add Jacob, add. We're gonna get Kasumi in a moment though. Although she has her, let's see, we can't add any more points. So 3 here, so let's increase her service. We can't double click. And Jacob, what's your problem? 2 points. Okay, Incendi ammo. There we go. Now it's a step. Alright, so all that stuff, let's exit and get going. Alright, and Kasumi is gonna be here. Right. There's Kasumi.
Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
Let's press M. No, we can't get rid of that. Oh well.
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
What's with the password and the sneaking around? Are you in trouble or something?
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way. I also needed to make sure all this was legit. And I have no doubts now. You're the real Commander Shepard.
What makes you so sure?
There's a certain aura about you. Like you've seen things no one else has. Even without knowing what you looked like, I knew it was you.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
I assume this deal is something I should know about?
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds. I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
What's this heist you're planning?
Not here, Shepard. You'll get a briefing when the time comes. I need time to nail down the details anyway. I've taken the liberty of getting you some evening wear, though. You want to look presentable.
What do you know about Donovan Hawk?
Mr. Hawk is a well-respected businessman. Arms dealer, murderer, generally not a great guy. His mansion's famous for being hard to crack, but I have a way in, and I think you're gonna love it.
I doubt Hawk's the kind of guy who takes kindly to people sneaking into his house.
I always expect trouble. That's why you're here.
I assume a gray box is some kind of hardware?
It's a neural implant. Illegal in most places. Stores memories, thoughts, secret codes, illicit information. This one in particular belonged to my partner, Keiji Okuda. We worked together for a long time, before Hawk killed him.
Tell me about this former partner of yours.
His name was Keiji Okuda, the best hacker and entryman I've ever known. Unfortunately, he slipped up and made himself infamous. He stole something he shouldn't. He warned me it was bad, something that could spark interstellar war if it got out. That information got him killed.
What could he have found that's so bad?
He wouldn't say what it was, just that it was dangerous. He said if it got out, humanity would be in trouble. He encrypted it, wrapped it up in his own memories. To decode the information, you have to sift through all the time we spent together. Now those memories are all that's left of him.
I can understand why you'd want to get it back.
Getting it back will be easier with your help, Shepard.
If that's what Cerberus promised you, we'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun. We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
Yep. Alright. I could get her to go with me and we can talk to Bailey together. That would be funny, right? So request new squad member. Yo, Kasumi. Here we go. There we go. And let's see, what things can she have here? Just these two options for now. Okay, we have to buy more in the video game with the video game's credits, right? Alright, yeah. Now let's bring the thief aboard. That'll be fun.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'll need you to remove any biotic amp you... Can I help you, sir?
It's been a couple of years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Thanks for your time.
Next!
So that's what they see what they say at the security check with Kasumi here. I know they'll say about Shepard, right?
Obviously, security has tightened since you were last here.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're... dead.
I was listed as missing in action a couple of years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system. He's just past the scanners on your right.
Alright, onward to Frank Holloway from Water Rats.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
I know, sir.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can take care of it.
No, sir. I can handle it.
They must have an overbooked internal affairs office.
Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
You're not worried I'm some imposter claiming to be me?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners can sample DNA from skin flakes. Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the station security administration to reactivate your IDs. Then to customs and immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge. But I can see you're a busy man. So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
Couldn't one of us or both of us get into trouble for that?
There's no way to fool the DNA scanners in that tunnel. You're you. Why wait in long lines and fill out a massive useless hard copy paperwork to get to the same place? The Council does everything by the book. They've had thousands of years to write it. Sometimes things need to get done without a committee vote.
You're not big on formalities, are you?
I'm with them right up until they keep people from doing their jobs.
It's funny how there'd be just a
I
single
saved
button
you about
and
9
it's like...
days of running around. That said, you should head up to the Presidium and tell them you're still alive. The Council probably wants to talk to the one who saved their scaly asses.
What's the easiest way to get to the Presidium from down here?
Head back through the security checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
Yeah. The Council can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
Let's talk with them about all that crap later.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
But yeah, and there's Avina if we want to talk to Avina. There's this guy who wants fish.
I heard that those lakes up on the Presidium are filled with fish.
No, they're not.
You ever been up there?
No.
But let's get
She
the
said
council
no,
thing going and get to be a Spectre again before they think I'm just a ghost.
This meeting would be more productive if Udina was to join us.
Counselor Udina isn't available, but as his top advisor, I speak with his full authority and approval. Shepard will be here at... Oh, Commander! We were just talking about you.
It's been a long time, Anderson. I hope the last couple of years have treated you right.
There have been some rough spots. It's good to have you back.
We've heard many rumors surrounding your unexpected return. Some of them are unsettling.
We called this meeting so you could explain your actions, Shepard. We owe you that much. After all, you saved our lives in the battle against Saren and his Geth.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists in the Terminus systems. Worse, we think they're working for the Reapers.
The Terminus systems are beyond our jurisdiction. Your colonists knew this when they left Council space.
You're missing the important part, Counselor. The Reapers are involved.
Ah yes, Reapers. The immortal race of sentient starships allegedly waiting in dark space. We have dismissed that claim.
They are idiots.
Shepard, no one else encountered the hologram on Ilos that told you the truth about the Reapers. Only you and your crew ever spoke with Sovereign. I believe you. But without evidence from another source, the others think Saren was behind the Geth attacks.
Saren was an organic. The Geth would never accept him as their leader. They only followed him because he was Sovereign's agent.
Saren was a compelling and charismatic individual. He convinced the Geth the Reapers were real, just as he convinced you.
It was part of his plan to attack the Citadel. The Reapers are just a myth, one you insist on perpetuating.
We believe that you believe it, but that doesn't make it true.
Go back to Ilos and talk to Vigil. Or just look at what's left of Sovereign. It's obvious the technology is more advanced than ours.
The hologram on Ilos is no longer functional, and we have found nothing to suggest that Sovereign was not a Geth creation.
The Geth are capable of remarkable technological achievements. This is probably why Saren recruited them.
This Reaper theory proves just how fragile your mental state is. You have been manipulated. By Cerberus, and before them, by Saren.
I kept Saren from conquering the Citadel. I sacrificed human lives to save this council.
We are in a difficult position, Shepard. You are working for Cerberus, an avowed enemy of the Council. This is treason, a capital offense.
That's too far. Shepard is a hero. If Counselor Udina were here, he wouldn't let this whitewash continue.
Maybe there is a compromise. Not a public acknowledgement given your ties, but something to show peripheral support.
Shepard, if you keep a low profile and restrict your operations to the Terminus systems, the Council is willing to offer you reinstatement as a Spectre.
What does that mean? Will I need to start filing reports?
That won't be necessary. This is a show of good faith on our part.
We cannot become involved in an investigation regarding the missing colonies in the Terminus systems, but Spectre reinstatement shows our support of you personally.
I accept your offer. It's good to have the Council on my side.
Good luck with your investigation, Shepard. We hope for a quick resolution and a quick end to your relationship with Cerberus.
Well, that went better than expected. You realize the Council's offer is just symbolic. They won't actually do anything.
Even if they don't help, I might as well stay on good terms.
True enough. Don't worry about the Council or the Alliance. I'll find some way to keep them off your back. Shouldn't be too hard. As long as you keep to the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard, what are you doing here?
Stopped by to see how Anderson was doing.
You don't have to cover for me. I invited Shepard here to speak with the Council. We just finished our meeting.
You went to the Council behind my back. Do the words political shitstorm mean anything to you?
The Council reinstated my Spectre status. They're just happy I'm staying out in the Terminus systems.
Yes, I could see how that arrangement works best for both sides. But you still had no right to do this without my knowledge. Maybe it's time the Alliance found me a new advisor.
Anderson took an impossible situation and turned it into a win for both sides.
You can say you knew all along, or you can explain to the Alliance how you want to replace me for doing your job.
You don't leave me much choice, but I know this game. I'll tell the other counselors I'm on board.
So long, Counselor. Maybe we'll meet again sometime.
I think it would be best if I kept my distance. Strictly for appearances, of course.
Right.
What an ass. As bad as Udina was before, he's 10 times worse now that he's part of the Council. Better him than me, though. And he's done a good job promoting Alliance interests with the Citadel.
You haven't forgotten how you got here. The rest of them, they're buried in procedure.
Some of that is necessary. This place, the scale of it, doesn't hit you even when you're standing in it. But crack the files on interspecies relations, there's no end. We don't need an outside threat, Shepard. The balance here seems like it's fragile enough.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
Probably quite a few have gotten
You don't have much to look
from
at.
it.
Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
They're here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
What happened to Gunnery Chief Williams after the Normandy was destroyed?
Operations Chief Williams is still with the Alliance, but she's working on a special mission. It's classified. I can't say any more. Not while you're working with Cerberus, I'm sorry.
How have the last couple of years treated you?
Working for Udina isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
Forget Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help me stop the Collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy. Much as I complain, I've got an important job to do here. The front line. That's got to be yours.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
Right, there's Miranda's there. But yeah, it's true. Let's see here. Where should we go? Let's go to the lower level, maybe. Have to help out with this, if we still have time.
This cleverness is
Okay, Tech Mastery. We have 1 point to spend, nowhere to spend it. Okay, Kasumi, though. Yep. Come on. Purchase rank, and Shadow Strike. There we go. That'll be fine, I guess. And let's save. Alright.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to take a statement here. There's nothing to talk about. She stole my credit chit. Arrest her.
I did not! Just because I'm a quarian.
I need you to stop and take a deep breath.
You're mocking me, Earth Clan. Just because the Vol Clan need...
It was a poor choice of words, sir. I apologize.
You say you're falsely accused?
I was walking to the used ship dealer when he barged into me outside the Citadel Foundation. He didn't stop or say he was sorry. A minute later, he runs up with CSEC and accuses me of stealing his damn chip.
You ran into each other outside the Citadel Foundation. Is it possible the chit fell out of his pocket there?
I guess. Sure, all I know is I didn't take it.
Let's see, what was the other thing?
You spend a lot of time at the used chip dealer?
Yeah, they've got a lot of nice models. I'd like to buy one and take it back to the fleet, but...
A ship would make a great pilgrimage gift.
You know about the pilgrimage?
I traveled with a quarian who was on hers.
Wow. I didn't know anyone here would do that for one of us.
Do you know who's telling the truth?
My Omni tool can tell the quarian doesn't have a chit on her, but she could have stashed it to recover later. You know what quarians are like. And she's definitely a vagrant. I'll run her in and see what Bailey wants to do with her.
Alright.
You say she stole your credit chit?
She must have. When I left the Certa Foundation store, she ran right into me.
Are you sure you didn't leave your chit at the Certa Foundation?
Of course not. You think I'd make a mistake like that? I didn't even buy anything there. That chit stayed in my pocket.
How does running into you mean she stole your credit chit?
That's how pickpockets work. They bump into you and use that as a cover for rifling your pockets. You can't turn your back on these clanless quarians. Thieves, all of them.
Alrighty then.
I'll see if I can find out what happened.
Sir, this is a CSEC matter. We'll do all we
Bah!
all we can to resolve this. We don't need civilian help. If you do happen to find the chit, please let one of our officers know.
Let's go.
Be careful out there.
And it's over at the other one, not Certa Foundation, but let's get the favorite place on the Citadel thing going.
What do you think, Michael? Maybe the immunobooster? It's supposed to help with alien bacteria.
We can get whatever you like for little Jake, Rebecca.
Wait, the immunobooster can delay muscle development in high-gravity environments. What if that hurts him?
I guess we don't have anything to do. They're characters from the last game, though.
Good day, citizen. Welcome to the Certa Foundation outlet on Zakira Ward.
I couldn't help but notice your prices. They seem a bit steep.
With respect, the Foundation is not concerned with profits. A portion of our sales funds research to cure genetic diseases.
You know what would make your services more popular? An endorsement from the man who defeated Sarah.
Oh my! You're Shepard, aren't you? I would be glad to give you my employee discount if you would do that for us.
It's a deal.
Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I'll work it into our advertising at once. Thank you. Good day, citizen. Welcome to the Certa Foundation outlet on Zakira Ward.
Avolas was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chit?
And not that I saw. He didn't purchase anything.
Thanks for your time.
Come back soon, Shepard.
Alright, so it's over here with the Saronis applications.
Welcome to Saronis Applications. Can I interest you? Ah, Shepard!
Do I know you?
No, but I know you. Even a senile Hanar would remember the human who fought off the Geth. I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Please, look around the store. It's a pleasure to have you here.
You know, I use quite a bit of software in my line of work.
It's a shame so few understand their own equipment. Besides the most obvious point-and-go nav interfaces anyway.
You wouldn't believe how often I hear, "Why's the ship turning around? We're only halfway there."
Oh, I would.
You know, I like your products. Any interest in an endorsement from the human who defeated Sarah?
I'd be thrilled, but I don't think I could afford to pay you for it.
Don't worry about it. What if we just work out a discount?
Absolutely. Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
That will be splendid. I can edit that and have it working right away. Thank you so much.
Alright, and now about the...
my favorite customer. What can I get you?
Avolis was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chit?
Oh, yes. He bought some environmental system drivers, then left without his chit. I didn't notice he'd left until he was already gone. If you see him, tell him I have it here behind the counter.
So, yep, that's it.
Thanks for your time.
I'll be here if you need anything.
See anything here that's useful? Tech damage, we have 355,000 credits. Yeah, more, getting more shields is a good idea.
This is valuable.
And more of tech damage of doom, for the engineer especially. But yeah, let's go and help the quarian to not be criminalized for being there.
Please move along.
No.
You forgot your credit kit at Saronis Applications. The clerk is holding it for you.
Oh. Well, the quarian could have stolen it.
And
I'll close this event report, but I'll be watching you. Get a permanent residence, or I'll run you in for vagrants.
Are you two serious?
What?
You falsely accused this girl of stealing from you. All you have to say now is that she could have stolen it?
Now, just a minute.
And you. She gets harassed and insulted by this guy, and you throw in a threat to arrest her for vagrancy?
How about if I run you in for obstruction of justice?
How about you don't have to exist anymore?
You think you're gonna run in a Spectre? I think both of you should get out of here.
Son of a...
Thank you. I wish I could give you something more than words.
Can you take care of yourself from here?
I guess. I mean, most nights I eat nutrient paste in a Turian shelter, but I'm surviving. Thanks.
They have the same sterility, so they can eat the same foods. But yeah, emergency induction port. We should probably go and make sure to get the food for what's his name?
You know what I haven't had in ages? Ramen.
Do you
My
really?
grandmother used to make the best ramen. Delicious. Thinking back, I really should have stolen her recipe.
You still could, probably.
You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy back on Earth.
Yay, cancer.
Greetings, Earth-Clan. You will find many excellent ships for sale here. Only slightly used, yes.
Only with a few air leaks. Don't worry, Mass Effect fields are strong enough to hold the air in. Right? Something like that? Who knows? Just try to ignore it when the power goes offline for a few minutes at a time. That would suck. Oh well. Oh, and here's the place to get the food for the Captain Gardner.
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakara Ward.
So yeah, high-grade provisions for 500 credits. I wish food were that cheap. An Ascension novel written by a person in real life, and this, I sort of want to read this. But yep, and another one, another advertisement for that guy's books. I'd like to just get all the books for that, but...
You heard wrong. This is the best place for food on the whole damn city.
It is difficult. The older I get, the more difficult it is to focus on reading anything, though. Yeah.
Good day, my friends. Welcome to the Citadel.
Since these stores are owned by the council, do government employees get a discount?
Yes, in fact. What's your position?
I'm a Spectre.
That is quite a prestigious role. It is my pleasure to extend the government employee discount to you, Spectre. Please, feel free to check the updated prices.
Yep, before buying a Space Hamster. Hello, Space Hamster. And, I don't know, let's get the models. I'm not gonna get the fish until we have, the dinner date with, what's her name, Kelly. Otherwise, it's gonna be wasted. But I'm gonna try to only be friendly with Kelly and not flirty with Kelly, so that hopefully it doesn't count against the relationship with Ashley, which I'm going to continue on. I'm going to try to do Mass Effect 3 after this. Let's save before it crashes now that I've bought things. But, yeah. I think there is a way to romance her, and like after the end of the game, if you save her and everything from that, then you can invite her up to do the stupid Asari dance thing. But I'd sort of rather have "There's Only Been You, Ash" as the line in the other thing.
What can I do for you?
Mass Effect 3.
Your expeditions might be a little tame for me.
Tame? A human can hardly take down a feral Varen, let alone a Shatha. Who do you think you are?
Well, my name's Shepard, and...
The Shepard? The one that put down Saren Arterius?
Oh, you do know me.
By the spirits. Shepard, in my store. I don't suppose I could convince you to record an advertisement for me.
The same one
sure
everywhere.
You can we work out a discount?
A discount? I'd name my firstborn after you if you ask. Can we record it now? Just speak towards my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Ha ha! No other gun shop has that kind of endorsement.
Just 2 other shops of other types of things, but it's not playing. Interesting. We have all this stuff here. Heavy doom damage. It's gonna cut into some stuff, but let's get it. I wish we had the other thing here. Offhand ammo pack. It might be good to increase that. I don't like that number though. And the vest here, health by 5%. The discounts are annoying with bringing that number there to bear. Oh well, let's go and get the fish thing out of the way.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game. It's based on quarian mythology, but it's really fun. I hear it has 11 million players.
The groundskeeper to ask is right here.
That I can do for you?
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if there are fish in the lakes?
I get that question a lot. I think it's right behind "Where's the restroom?" Those are reservoirs. The Presidium's own supply, independent from the water storage tanks in the ports. The only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is the Leosanas's gift shop.
When I pour a glass of water, it's the same stuff that tourists throw garbage in?
No, they purify it first. If some Solarian or human bacteria gets left in, and a Turian or quarian drinks it, they could die. Everything would be so much simpler if we all had the same DNA. But no, the universe loves diversity.
Thanks for your time.
No problem. If you get up to the Presidium, check out the Zamail flowers across from the convent. They're coming in very nicely.
Sorry. Yep. Okay, onward to disappoint the Krogan dude. And all that stuff. Rex also asked the same question about fish in the lakes. But yep. I mean, if you're gonna purify it 50 zillion times anyway, you might as well have fish in it. Just increase like CO2 so you can have more air for the plants to breathe. But whatever though. More life the better.
What do you want?
I talked to one of the Presidium groundskeepers. He said there aren't any fish in the lakes.
What? I told you. Why have all that water if you're not going to store something to eat in it? I don't understand aliens at all. Thanks for telling me. It's all he's talked about all damn day.
Yep, I'm here to ruin his day. And chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of bubblegum. Okay, so I think I'm done here for now. I'll go to Omega next time, but let's get back aboard ship. Still have all the other loyalty stuff to do. Oh, here's the thing that's referenced later.
Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That means Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Now, Serviceman Burnside, what is Newton's first law?
Sir, an object in motion stays in motion, sir.
No credit for partial answers, maggot!
Sir, unless acted on by an outside force, sir.
Damn straight! I dare to assume you ignorant jackasses know that space is empty. Once you fire this hunk of metal, it keeps going till it hits something. That can be a ship, or the planet behind that ship. It might go off into deep space and hit somebody else in 10,000 years. If you pull the trigger on this, you are ruining someone's day, somewhere and sometime. That is why you check your damn targets. That is why you wait for the computer to give you a damn firing solution. That is why, Serviceman Chung, we do not eyeball it. This is a weapon of mass destruction. You are not a cowboy shooting from the hip. Sir, yes, sir.
Yep. Alrighty, so back to Normandy. We still have all the planets to scan to get all the medals and all the other crap, but want to get started on all the quest stuff too. And I know the scanning isn't as interesting as it could be, but I think I might do something like I did in my playthrough of Mass Effect 1, where I go through system by system and read all the descriptions and do the scanning then, so it's one system after another type thing. Like that, but for now let's get over to Omega and not go through the relay without the IFF, because that would be silly, just to say the least. Let's see here, we have 0 of 100, 0 of 1,000 for fuel. We need more probes. Alright, and we can help Kasumi over there later, which we'll do after getting some others. I want to bring the two alien characters, Archangel and Solus, Garrus and Morgan. When we go to Horizon, I think I want the two alien crew members there with me when we talk to Ashley, so it's not like Miranda and Jacob, the Cerberus crew. But yeah, let's just stay by it and not go through it right now. Anyway, there's Kelly again, and there's all this
Commander,
stuff.
you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Yeah, let's call it a day. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep going indefinitely. End of doom. Doom, doom, doom. Alrighty. Game over, man. Game over. Yeah, it's always neat doing all the side quests and whatever. Wish there were more of them, but not like procedurally generated or anything. That's like more, but hollow more, you know? It's sort of like all the worlds in No Man's Sky are just empty space elsewise, when it's just randomness created by computers that don't understand physics and reality otherwise. Anyway, take care and try not to go crazy.